Hey guys, and welcome back to Culture Boys, a show where two guys just want to have a chat. I'm Nathan, and as always, I'm joined by Pepe. And this week, we are just chatting, just having a chin wag.
Yeah, no particular subjects in mind. We're just gonna talk.
Yes. Why you always gotta do that? Why you
I
always
always like
do
to put
this?
Nathan on edge. I always think that he always thinks I'm gonna swear in the first 10 seconds, and no, not this time. I've done it in a while.
You've only ever done it like once, but once is more than enough to have like a knee-jerk reaction. Like, is he gonna do it again? Is he about to create more work?
I feel like every just chatting is gonna start with, "Can you just not swear? Can you just not do that?"
Well, like technically, it's even shorter now.
Mhm.
It's like the rules changed again, and now it's like you can swear after like the first 7 seconds or something.
Just go in, not even like a hey guys.
I
Just literally
know.
just go in like. Just screaming.
7 second bleep every time as a just shocking. Like,
It's like that start clock thing before they start the shows. All the time they've been cut off. How you been, mate? Anyway, you been good?
yeah, not too bad, you know. Just on the old grind.
Yeah.
Always do it. It's hard to have these conversations without defaulting to it's the same stuff, just a different day.
It is a tough one as well, I guess, because I think the only thing that like we really talk about usually is like, hey, like that kind of differentiates every time is like, hey, what games you playing, what series you reading or watching.
Yeah.
And it's like kind of like, hey, but like you got like some exciting stuff coming up though, in terms of like you're going to Japan very soon as well, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I am. That's also, creating extra work.
Yeah.
It's like exciting, but when it's just like I'm gone for so long
hmm
that it's just ag. I'm like, oh yeah, gotta pack, gotta make sure everything's, booked and stuff.
I guess that's one thing with it is you're away for quite a while as well. Like you're away for 3 weeks, is it?
Yeah.
Because like when we did Japan back in 2019, it was just under 2 weeks, I swear, or it was like a two. Regardless, I remember having to take work off for 2 weeks. That's what I know, but like it might have only been 10, 11 days. I don't think it was a full 2 weeks when we went.
I thought it was 2 weeks.
Well, I just know that I had to take the 2 weeks off of work in terms of traveling down to Liverpool, traveling down from Liverpool, and also like traveling back as well. So it could have been a full 2 weeks, but I feel like it would have been like a 10 days, if not 12 days, and then factor in flights and stuff like that.
I honestly don't remember.
Yeah,
That's the craziest thing is like, you'd like go and do a thing and it's like you got all the memories and stuff of the good, the bad, whatever. But like it's like the finer details like that. Like, how long did we go? It's like, I don't know. I just know we went. We had fun.
it definitely. Let's put it this way: it's definitely more than 1 week, but no more than 2 weeks. It was in that time frame. I feel like it. I feel like it was 10 days, maybe 11. Like actually in the country. Like I feel like you probably could have added on maybe a day or so for traveling and flights, maybe.
Let's see. Last time we spent 2 days in Tokyo, then we went to Kanazawa for
It was basically 2 nights in Kanazawa.
okay, yeah, so that was another 2. So that's 4.
Then we did. I think it was three
Then we went
nights.
to Kyoto
3 nights in
for
Kyoto.
3.
And then we were back in Tokyo for what I believe was another 3-4 nights.
Yeah. Yeah. So probably about 10 days, yeah.
Because in the first place, we only spent 3 nights in that place, I think, or it was only 3 nights in the first Tokyo place, weren't it?
Yes.
Bit of backstory as well. Like we basically, when we went to Japan in 2019, we used Airbnb basically the whole time, and a lot of like really nice hosts there as well. I have to say, I don't know what the crack is with Airbnb now in Japan, whether it's still operating or like it's been a while. Like because you're staying in hotel, are you staying in hotels when you're there?
I think so. I don't know. I've not been a big part of the planning because
Yeah.
there's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
also because going with family and it's just been a huge pain in my ass. But what is
Okay,
it's
yeah.
the typical like you get asked your opinion because you're the one who's been the most
Mm-hmm.
but then people ask your opinion and then don't go with any of what you've said.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even consider what you've said. Go with whatever they think or whatever somebody else has said. And you're like, I don't know why you asked me in the first place.
Okay, yeah.
But it's like a constant, like, what do you think? I'm like, can we just not?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I took a big step back, because I'm just
Yeah.
like, don't waste my time. Like, seriously, don't waste my time.
When it comes down to planning holidays and stuff, you're kind of like the person that, like, I think is quite like, you want to get an answer, what I feel like is straight away. And if you don't mind me saying this, Nathan, I think it's like when it comes down to like planning stuff, either you're kind of, hey, I'll just go with the flow, or if we're going to decide something, let's decide it now. Kind of, correct me if I'm wrong there, how you feel about it.
It's not so much that I need an answer there and then.
Mm-hmm.
You know, obviously, there's no point making like concrete plans because
Mhm.
situations vary. There's so many things that can happen. You know, you don't want to make a rigid plan, because once it inevitably falls apart,
Mm-hmm.
well, now you're screwed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you want to plan with some flexibility in there.
Yeah, yeah.
What I don't like is when you plan and everyone's being indecisive.
Okay, yeah.
Because everything comes down to just time is precious.
Mm-hmm.
And even though I'm not important, I want to say that first and foremost.
Mm-hmm.
But I value my own time.
Yeah, yeah.
And if we're going to get together, not just you, anyone who's going to plan something with me,
Yeah, yeah.
if we're going to start planning a thing, I want to see plans being made and not
Mhm.
just like, hey, yeah, so what do you think? And I'm like, okay, so this is what I think. And then it's like, yeah, but maybe what if it's like, it's not so much that I want the answer and I want to lock the thing down.
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah.
It's more that I'm like, let's not fucking waste time, because there's only so much time in a day. Everyone's got shit to do. Don't waste my time.
Do you feel like it's more a too many cooks situation? Because I feel like especially, I guess in this kind of case with your family holidays, quite a fair few of you going. I know you've got like if you don't mind me saying, there's quite a few different family members from what I know of. And then like, it's quite similar to when we've planned stuff like the group of us as friends in the past as well. It's like there's quite a fair few people offering opinions in it and stuff like that. So I think some people are kind of like that not passive aggressive. It's not aggressive at all. It's more, like you said, an indecisive, but it's a people pleasing thing as well. I feel like it comes from, because I feel like sometimes like, oh, maybe we could do this, but it's up to if you guys want to do it. So sometimes suggestions get thrown out and they're like, it's just because people give that option, you know what I mean? To be like,
That's also not the issue here.
yeah, yeah.
That's the worst part, is no one's giving options.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's like, what do you think? You've been, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Or what could we do? I'm the only one throwing out ideas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the only one filling out shit. And then you still get the pushback and you're like, then why do you ask me in the first place?
Mm-hmm. Is it pushback in terms of like, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, mate, it's literally, oh yeah, but like, you said this, but then what about this? And it's like, then why didn't you fucking say it in the first place?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you giving me all of the work to fill in the gaps?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm getting question after question after question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but what about here? Why this time? Why that?
Okay, yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, then you do it. Why am I even here?
Mm-hmm.
If all you want is to hear the ideas in your own voice, then you do it. Why am I doing it?
Mm-hmm.
It's literally, again, I hate having my time wasted. And this is all it is. It's all it's been the whole time. It's frustrating.
So, like, I'm just trying to get a glimpse of the situation here. So, like, when it comes down to it, it's, say your family and stuff like that, you're planning stuff. You've obviously offered up a suggestion of what you could do. And then people are asking questions about, like, why is it this way? Why is it a certain time like that? Is that the thing?
Literally, it's every fucking detail.
Mm-hmm. Right, okay.
I get told, oh, we're going for 3 weeks. And then what are we going to do in those 3 weeks? I don't know. What do you want to do? Don't know. You tell me. What is there to do? I'm like,
okay.
I literally come up with an itinerary, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, okay, we'll fly in, we'll do this,
Okay,
we'll do
yeah,
that,
yeah.
we'll go this, we'll do that, right? And then every single time, oh, but why are we going there at this time? What's there to do there? And I'm like, use the fucking internet.
Yeah, yeah.
Go and do some goddamn research, do some legwork. You're fucking I'm telling you, the only reason I can't wait to go, besides actually being there and then enjoying my time there as best I can, is that I don't have to deal with this anymore. It's done, because this, for a year now, at least, I have been getting just daily headache. Oh, well, what about this? Oh,
Right,
should
yeah.
we do this or should we do that? Don't ask me. I don't care. Do whatever you're going to do. Ruin this holiday in whatever way you're going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Just get me over there so that I can just go off and do whatever I want to do. And
Your plan is to literally go solo, basically, with it, like, when you get there.
kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's plans, but I'm like, I know what I want to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyone who's going to tag along can tag along, but like,
I get you, yeah.
just get me to the places that, even though I said, let's go there,
Mm-hmm.
now we're going there because, somebody else has said it.
Mm-hmm.
Other people have like heard it in their own voice, and now it's like, oh, that's a great idea. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
y'all can do one. Y'all can do one. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna eat the things I want to eat. I'm gonna go see the things I'm gonna see.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna come home and be like, cool, I had a great time as best I could. Because fuck me, man, it's so fucking annoying. And I'm still getting questions to this day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably gonna get fucking questions when I'm there, and I'm like, oh man, I wish I was a solo traveler, I tell you.
I guess it's like, do you think these questions come from a place of like you said, it's like these questions that come from
Annoyance. This comes from a place of annoyance. There's nothing else about it.
so is it not like they need? It's like you said, like Google is free, and like you can do your own research into what you want to do and stuff like that. When people ask, obviously, because out of like you lot, just just a rough number, how many of them have actually been to Japan before?
4.
4, yeah. So it's not just you that can also contribute information for it, I guess.
No, it's not just me, but again, anyone can, because again, go and use the bloody internet.
Yeah, yeah. Is it kind of as well, like with like obviously you're offering up information, but are the other people also who have also been to Japan offering up the information as well?
No one is.
Ah, okay, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
No one, literally. The entire thing, everything that's been planned now is
Mhm.
predicated on a itinerary I came up with like 6 months ago.
Yeah, yeah.
That's been rearranged and rearranged and rearranged because of
right.
question after question after question. And now I've given up. At some point, I just gave up and I was like, whatever, you fucking figure it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Anytime I get asked a thing, I'm just like, I don't fucking care anymore. Just do whatever you're going to do.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
No one's ever fucking listened to a goddamn thing.
Mm-hmm.
So fucking do whatever you're going to do and shut the fuck up.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Sounds like it's gonna be fun time.
Again, I'm going to make of it what I can because I'm just.
Yeah, yeah. You like that's one thing. Like you know that you're gonna you'll have a good time when you're out there, regardless. You know what you want to do with it. You kind of know what days you want to go with it. I imagine. So.
It's supposed to be a fucking holiday. I'm supposed to go there and fucking unwind and have a good time, and I'm just still like, I'm more stressed than I've been.
That's interesting. Like I mean, this is one thing as well. It's the build up to it will be like you said. If you're feeling stressed by it, I think it's also like taking off the pressures as well, because you know exactly what you're gonna do when you're out there, and realistically, the people you're going with, they can actually make their own decisions with that as well. And like, if you're feeling stressed by it, and it's actually getting to you, at least you have the knowledge that you know you're going to go there and do the stuff you want to do, and then it's completely out of your control what other people want to do. You know what I mean?
I've already resigned myself. I don't give a shit what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be in the same places at the same time
Yeah, yeah.
and stay at the same. We're going to live in the same buildings. But I am solely like, right, I'm going to get up and I'm just going to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I got my knowledge. I got my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Got my IC card. I'm like, I'm just going to fucking disappear, man. I don't give a shit.
Disappearing the fact that you are going to come back later, just to clarify.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah. This is gonna age poorly if something bad happens. I'm just gonna say this. But that'll be fun. What place are you going to in Japan? Whereabouts? What cities are you going to?
I mean, again, I'm not important, but I kind of don't want to say because it's like
Mm-hmm.
ahead of time and it's just kind of like doxing, I'm going with too many.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the fact that going with family is already like too much information,
Mm-hmm.
It's too much.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
It's just not info I want to put out there.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Do you know what you're gonna do when you're out there then, or is it just like any fun things that you got on the list?
I mean, gotta hit up more of the Pokemon centers
Yeah, yeah.
because, that's a goal. The never-ending goal because they open more of the Pokemon. They open more
Yeah,
Pokemon centers as the years go on. And it's like,
Mhm.
at one point, it would have been quite fairly easy to be like, I've been to every Pokemon center that's
Yeah.
in Japan. And it's like, no.
There's a fair few now. Yeah, there's even there's a Nintendo store out there as well, from what I know.
Yeah, I want to hit up that.
Yeah.
Luckily, that's all in Shibuya,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently they're all in the same building. There's a Shibuya Pokemon Center,
Mm.
and the Nintendo store is also in that building, and apparently the Sega store is also in that building.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So that's like an afternoon or most of a day,
Mm-hmm.
just like there.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably an afternoon.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. There's like stuff to do in Shibuya, but there's also kind of like nothing to do in Shibuya, you know?
I think it's like that I remember when we went to Pokemon Center back in 2019, it was also, I think if we went, we would spend like at least an hour in there just having a look at everything, like, oh, what Pokemon cards do you want to get? And then they'd be like, oh, there's a machine there that like someone wants to play on or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
there's a load of things, like when you're with a group of people, there's a lot of people that are dispersed around the store. And I think it was mainly that Skytree one I remember spending a lot of time in.
Yeah, but I mean, we were like right there.
Yeah.
That was like on our doorstep,
Mm.
so it's just easy to be like, Pokemon Center, Pokemon Center.
Yeah, and it was hours in there, I believe. And then the other one was what was it? No, it wasn't Nakano. It was another one where we spent quite a bit of time, and I can't remember which one. I remember not spending a lot of time in the Kyoto one. It was cool to be in there, but that store was a lot smaller compared to the other ones we went to, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it was probably roughly the same size as the Skytree one, because Skytree one wasn't that big either.
I feel like for some reason I feel like Skytree one was massive. Like, I don't know why I remember it being like that much.
Nah. I mean, Kyoto one, we literally went to the one time.
Yeah,
It just happened to be, we like, oh, cool.
it was mainly to tick off the thing, yeah.
Yeah, it was to tick it off and also to be like, oh, we like, turns out it's not that far away. Should we just go?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, also helped me because that ticks one off the list.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, actually, no, it probably was bigger. I'm trying to remember it now. I'm like, it was its own like big storefront.
Oh yeah, 100. Yeah, it was on. Yeah.
Skytree one actually probably was the smallest one, but not by a whole lot.
You think?
I remember Skytree one wasn't like super huge.
Maybe I'm like kind of misremembering it because I feel like I think it might be because I bought a lot of stuff in that store compared to other ones. Like, I remember I bought a lot more in Skytree. I think the only thing I bought I bought a couple things in the Kyoto one. I bought a Porygon T-shirt and a Dog Trio shirt as well. Neither of which fit me anymore.
But wasn't the Porygon T-shirt at the Sunshine City one?
I thought that I bought Porygon and Dog Trio shirts at. I thought I bought them at the Kyoto.
I thought you got the Doug Trio shirt at. I remember you bought a Pokemon shirt at H&M in Kanazawa.
Yes, so I bought the Pikachu H&M shirt. That was in Kanazawa, you're right. That was a Kanazawa one. I bought the Doug Trio shirt I definitely bought Doug Trio shirt in Kyoto. I feel like the Porygon shirt could have been in Sunshine City.
Because I remember that we were in Sunshine City for quite a while.
And it was one of the last ones, I feel. Like, one of the last T-shirts have left as well, that Porygon shirt.
I'm pretty sure it was Sunshine City because, like, we were, like, we had to ask employees, like, to check sizes for us, like, if they had more.
Yeah, yeah.
Again, the Skytree one was small. That's where
Skytree is where I bought the Raikou jacket as well. I remember that.
Skytree was, like, where we got, I felt like, besides your Raikou jacket, like, a lot of smaller things.
Yeah.
Mostly plushes and stuff in there.
Yeah.
And then that was when we also saw those Mewtwo Pokeballs from the movie.
Yes.
Whilst we were waiting in line to pay for our stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Because that would have been around the time that they reanimated the Mewtwo movie, the 3D version, which is absolutely god awful.
Oh, yay. Woohoo.
Yeah,
yay.
that would have been around the time of that one. So that was why they released those Pokeballs there. But yeah, no, did I buy anything else? Yeah, like you said, plushes with for some reason I thought I bought more in that store. It's like you said, smaller stuff probably in the Raikou jacket, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, most of the Pokemon centers, to say it was mostly plushes, that's almost all the Pokemon centers.
Yeah.
They're just like big old plush factories that happen to have some other stuff and cards.
Yeah, I think probably the one I didn't buy much from at all was maybe the Yokohama one. Yeah, because Yokohama we literally just bought.
We bought mostly cards.
It was just cards pretty much. And that was one of our last days in Tokyo the first time round, right?
Yeah.
Because we had 2 times in Tokyo, the start of our trip and the end of our trip. We visited Yokohama at the end of the first half of Tokyo. Yeah, I literally just bought some Pokemon. There wasn't much there that I think I Also, I think is carrying around a lot of the stuff as well, like all day. It was
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, I don't want to carry like loads and loads around.
The thing is with the Yokohama one, it's like it was in a shopping center and it's like big, but it was a lot more like walking space.
Yeah.
It had a fair few things to look at, but it was mostly about walking space there. There was just lots of room to walk around and have groups of people like stand and stare at things.
Yeah.
But in comparison to a lot of the other Pokemon stores, like centers we went to, it didn't actually really feel like it had that much to sell.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the Skytree one had more products to actually sell.
It was more themed around the water stuff as well, because I remember there being a lot of, like...
Wasn't there like a Kyogre there or something?
There's a Kyogre, there was a Pikachu in a sailor's hat as well. I think that was like one of the main selling points. It was...
Right, yeah. I mean, it does make sense considering the harbor.
Yeah. That's the cool thing about like a lot of these places as well, is that like the Skytree one had a Rayquaza as a model, and then it was the Yokohama one that had the Kyogre. And at the time in Sunshine City, it was because obviously Sun and Moon they were the last games that were out.
Yeah.
At that time. So those were the models that were there. They also had like a Pokemon Stop model, like a Pokestop model from Pokemon Go, which was quite cool. Like it was a little reference there.
That's why I'm kind of excited to go see I keep calling it the new one because that was the one that opened after we went in 2019.
Yeah.
But the Shibuya one, because that's the one that's got the Mewtwo in the big old tank.
Yeah. Didn't Kyoto have they had Lugia and Ho-Oh as their models, weren't they? Yeah.
But that's because like Kyoto has got the gold and silver temple in it. So
yes, yeah. So
makes sense.
Yeah.
They try and theme them pretty well.
There's any other ones?
There's so many, though. That's the problem. There's one in Kanazawa as well now, apparently.
Yeah. What's in the Kanazawa? What's the, what do you think?
I don't know.
I'm kind of curious now.
I mean, Kanazawa, when we went, they were like samurais and known for gold leaf. What kind of Pokemon can you do for that?
Ooh. Not the model I was expecting, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think you'd even be able to guess what model this is.
Let's see. What else do I know about Kanazawa? They got a lot of... I mean, it's Japan, actually. I was going to be like, they got a lot of nature.
It's not a legendary. Let's put it that way. It's
not a legendary.
It's a pseudo legendary, kind of. I guess you could say that.
A pseudo legend.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw it out there because it's a weird one.
Gen 3.
What? Gen 3?
It's a Gen 3.
So Metagross.
No.
But you said pseudo legend.
I would class this as pseudo legend, but probably people would argue against it, I guess.
Metagross is the pseudo legend of Gen 3.
Would you not say that a Milotic is also a pseudo legend?
No.
Okay, then it's not a pseudo legend.
That's why I got it wrong then, because it's fucking not the pseudo legend.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Milotic is not a pseudo legend.
Okay, well, there you go. Milotic is the model for the kind of... Also, do you remember the Yokohama one having the Mega Evolutions in it?
No.
Because they've got like Mega Mewtwo and Lucario.
No, but I mean, like, things change, so...
Yeah. They might have been there, actually. I just didn't really pay attention. I remember the Manaphy being there.
I don't remember Manaphy either.
Osaka, I guess, as well. The Pokemon Center there, and that has the 3 legendary birds as its model.
Interesting.
I don't think what else you could really associate for Osaka, though, really. What would you put as Osaka's...
Well, I don't know, mate. I mean, because, Osaka's known as Japan's kitchen, but, like...
Yeah, what would you put? Yeah, that's a...
Put all the most edible Pokemon there, but it's like, who decides that?
We did in that one episode of Cultured Boys. We did that one time.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, man.
Oh, there you go. You could actually put a Miltank in a morbid sense of humor because of Kobe beef. You could put an Octillery as well because of takoyaki was invented there.
I mean, if Hachi from One Piece is able to cook, like run a takoyaki business, I could see the Octillery just fucking run it, just having its own little like takoyaki store or whatever, and then you get your milk dispensary from the milk tank. get Moo. I tell you what, would you buy Moo Moo milk if it was available?
Yes, but that's because it's just milk.
Yeah, but would you buy it from a dispenser? Like, would you buy it from a...
What, if it came from a...
If Pokemon Center exclusive, you have to get it from the Miltank's tea or others.
No.
What do you mean?
No, I don't think I would. Wait, unless
Yeah.
I don't actually have to touch it,
Mhm.
and it's just like a fountain, and then it's like, oh, okay, maybe then.
I don't know what sounds worse, a fountain of milk. Just like okay, look, so okay, you walk in, there's the model of milk tank, and then there's a worker there that gets the milk out of the teat for you. Would you get it then?
Okay, I'd buy that. Yes,
Yeah, okay, cool. There we go.
because I'm not touching the fucking thing.
Yeah, as long as you don't have, to be fair, I feel like there's a hygiene thing of it, like touching milk. I think dairy is a whole other situation compared to water. You know what I mean? I think water, no one really cares if you like kind of do that shit yourself. Or,
In this scenario,
yeah,
then I'd be like, wait, why is the milk tank in the Osaka one? Why is it not up in like a Hokkaido one? Hokkaido is known more for milk than Osaka is.
is there a Hokkaido Pokemon Center?
Probably is. This is what I'm saying. They keep opening them all the time. They open them up everywhere. I think there is one in Sapporo.
Yeah, Sapporo. Yeah. Oh, okay, the models are shit in this one. What would you think the model?
Melon bear.
Okay. Mate, I think they just moved. I generally think they've just moved the ones that we had when we were in Sunshine City. I think they just moved them over to Sapporo. Because I was looking at it, I was like, they've just got like a Alolan Vulpix and what do you call it? The Water Gen 8 starter. The lizard. Water lizard. What's it called again? The one that looks like a fucking coward.
Sobble.
Yeah, there you go. It's got that and the Alolan Vulpix. And then there's a picture of a Lunala. And I genuinely think they were like, what are you putting? It's just shipped in Lunala.
Just a picture, not a statue?
Oh, it's got the statue. Yeah, it's got the statue.
Oh. Well, because you said picture, and I'm like, wait. So they got...
Did I say picture? Sorry, picture. I'm looking at the pictures of that basically, yeah.
They got like 2 statues and then the fucking like cardboard cutout. That seems kind of cheap.
Yeah, that's it. They run out of budget for it. I mean, what is in the Sunshine City one then? There must be something new in there, right? There must.
I don't know. That one probably rotates the most because I think that's supposed to be the flagship store, no?
That has always had the Mega Charizard, I feel. I think that's always been there.
Well, I mean, as long as Mega Charizard's been around, probably, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
It's not always like, oh yeah, you know, we opened this store up way back in like, let's say the early 2000s, and they're like, hey, this thing, you won't know what this is for like 2 decades, but trust me, it's gonna be cool.
right now they have the what's the cover of Violet? I can't Miraidon or Koraidon. I can't remember the difference between the two.
Miraidon is future because
Yeah.
Mirai is future in Japanese.
Miraidon. That's what it has there. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, again, the ones at Sunshine City probably swap out all the time because I'm pretty sure that's the flagship store.
100%. Yeah.
Those ones probably, whatever, like you said, whatever the latest like mainline title is probably what they get.
Yeah. I genuinely think that. Yeah.
Mainly because I'm like, we all know that Pokemon ZA is coming out. So like, if it's every game, then I'm like, where's Zygarde stuff? Huh?
Yeah.
Where's the giant AZ statue that makes everyone feel like uncomfortable because he's a gigantic
Yeah.
human man?
Just that we're not actually doing statues of Pokemon anymore. We're just doing statues of the humans.
Oh no, then the Pokemon centers would just be filled with like everyone's Pokemon waifus. And we don't need that. Come on, we don't need that.
I mean, considering how the Pokemon company have been like kind of just making these plushes and everyone's like, for God's sake, why are you doing this? Like the life-size Vaporeon, the life-size
Isn't it all the
all the evolutions they are, but I think it's the Vaporeon ones which are the most sus. I think people are saying.
Well, yeah, but that's because it's
Yeah,
that's the internet's fault. That's not Pokemon Center. Like that's not the Pokemon company's fault.
They know what they're doing. They see that.
It's the fucking internet out there with that disgusting copy pasta. Jesus.
Fucking horrible. Oh man. I'm looking forward to ZA though. Like all the gameplay that's come out of it, I'm looking forward to the game.
Yeah, I can't wait to have my Mega Victory Bell and my Mega Dragonite and whatever else is new.
What would you want if you had to get a new Mega Evolution? What one would you want specifically?
Oh, that's tough, right? Because for one, I don't know exactly how many Megas we already have.
It's a tough. I've forgotten a lot of them. There's some of them which I look back, I was like, Jesus Christ, I forgot that existed.
There's 1,025 Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. I would want to see probably more Gen 2 and 3 Pokemon get a Mega.
Yeah.
To be fair, there's a lot of forgotten Pokemon out there that probably could do with an actual boost.
Yeah.
You know, ones that are kind of everyone probably unanimously agrees is like, this would be a good Pokemon if, and it's like, okay, well,
Yeah.
if it's not going to get a new evolution or a regional form, then a Mega Evolution is kind of it.
Yeah.
That's the other thing we haven't seen.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't said anything about any regional forms. I know it's like, that wasn't when regional forms came in,
Yeah.
but now there's been regional forms.
Yeah.
And like Legends Arceus gave regional forms to a region that didn't originally have them anyway.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, well, could we have regional forms in this as well?
I think there would be an opportunity to. I don't know how hard they're going to go on it though. I feel like they're really putting their focus on this Mega Evolution thing. And I don't know. I think obviously we've only got 2 released so far. The game comes out in October. So as the time of recording, we've still got less than 2 months until it comes out. I feel like there's going to be a lot that we haven't seen yet, which would be great. There's going to be some obviously that will leak eventually because it almost feels inevitable at this point. Like the list of Pokemon always leaks, and you're just like, right, okay, here's this thing.
Yeah. It's always like annoyingly within a week before release.
Yeah, and like there's only so much like avoidance you can do with it as well.
I'm kind of hoping I can avoid a lot of it because I'm in a foreign country when it comes out.
Yeah.
Although that's also a problem. I'm in a foreign country. I'm on vacation.
Yeah.
So even if I do pick up a copy of the game or I get a copy of the game pre-order or something, I'm like, I still can't play it until I get back.
You could buy it while you're out there.
I could, but like, you know, how often am I going to be sitting down to play it?
Could play it on the flight back.
I could, but that means I have to bring my Switch, and I'm not bringing my Switch.
You not bringing your Switch?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I'm planning to bring my Steam Deck.
Right, okay, yeah. So, yeah, if you're planning to bring your Steam Deck, you don't necessarily need to bring your Switch then, in which case I get that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm only bringing my Steam Deck as a just in case.
Yeah.
It's not even because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to go like sit in a corner and be like, play my video game.
Yeah. I always feel like I need to bring my Switch when I go on holiday. I feel like because it's like, oh, okay, I need something to do. So, and usually the people that I've gone with are more often than not are like, hey, do you want to play some games at some point? It's like, yeah, go on, and we'll bust it out. Like,
yeah, depending on the situation. Yeah, I normally bring my Switch, but like now that I have a Steam Deck, I'm like, well, the Switch, I have to bring a bunch of games or something, you know. And I don't always want to play all my Switch games. Whereas the Steam Deck, I'm like, I've got access to my Steam library and some other things that are not exactly, you know.
We've done it we've talked about this before, what we actually use our Steam Decks for. We've used
exactly. That's why I'm like, this time around, I'm like, I think I'm just going to bring the Steam Deck instead. It's just got more, you know, and there's more of my Steam library I definitely haven't played because that's just how everybody's Steam library is.
Do you like kind of like it's so hard to say because obviously it's so far in advance. Do you have a plan of what games you want to play when you go away?
No, not really.
It's like I feel like gone are the times where you could walk into a duty free in the airport and be like, oh my god, there's this game, I'm gonna buy it, and then just play it on the flight. You know,
yeah.
Especially if like the way games are now, like the portability, like Switch, you buy a game and it's like, oh, you have to update to play it, and it's like, great, okay, cool. Okay. Well, actually, no. With Switch games, you'd be fine, but it's the Switch 2 games where if you bought it there and then, you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
Like everything requires an internet connection at times, though, which is so freaking annoying. I just remember a core memory of mine is I remember me and my family went on holiday to Turkey once, and I just walked into the Curry's PC World, whatever it may have been at the time.
Yeah.
No, it would have been at Dixon's. This is how far it would have been.
I was gonna say it's most likely Dixon. Dixon's only exist in duty frees.
But I remember I bought Tetris DS in that Dixon's, and that was like such a good. Tetris DS had no right to be that good. You know,
dude, Tetris DS is so good. I love Tetris DS.
Yeah, and it's like all the integration, all like the Nintendo like IPs in it, and like all the different modes that you have in it. It's like it was so freaking good.
The hardest thing is explaining to people though in Tetris DS is ignore the top screen because it's got nothing to do with anything.
Yeah.
Because like anytime I would hand off my DS and be like, here, you can have a go on Tetris if you want. For some reason everyone forgets that they're playing Tetris.
Yeah.
So obviously focus on the blocks.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, what? I lost. How did I lose? I'm like, well, you wasn't moving or placing anything. They're like, yeah, but the top screen. I'm like, what are you looking at the fucking top screen for?
So the top screen was just Mario, weren't it? Wasn't it just a Mario game going on? Like,
Yeah, it's literally just gameplay of random Nintendo games.
yeah, you're not even controlling it. Yeah, it's so funny.
But that's why I was like, I handed you Tetris. Why are you looking at Mario? And they're like, then why is it up there? And I'm like, I didn't hand you Mario, dude. I handed you Tetris.
Oh man, I absolutely love that game. I think as well because I remember one of my first experiences playing Game Boy as well. My dad bought the Game Boy and bought Tetris obviously with it, so it'd be like between me and my dad just switching it like back and forth and be like, hey, look, is this and this.
Why is both our core memories of our parents playing Tetris on a Game Boy?
I think because this goes back to our we've mentioned this in the Tetris movie thing that we did ages ago.
Yeah,
that is like one of our core memories. That like everyone that just had this Game Boy with Tetris on it, and even shows it in that movie which you talked about.
I was gonna say, if you watch the movie, you'll know why. It's a big deal.
Yeah, it was such like honestly, it just is like everyone had that system. It was it £99 for original Game Boy at the time?
Something like that.
Yeah. So think of it this. I mean, bear in mind prices have changed a lot. Inflation has changed.
Yeah, I was gonna say like in today, that's still a lot of money, but like compared to everything else, that's quite cheap. But then in like
yeah.
You know, in the 80s or whatever, that's like fucking hell, £99.
It would be pricey, yeah. But I guess when you compare it to, I don't know, the Super Nintendo must have been like 120, if not a little bit more.
Probably $200.
Like, yeah, it probably really around that. I think Nintendo 64 was definitely like, when you look at the prices of those when they came out as well, they're near Switch game prices. There's certain games out there which are like $70 or whatever, $80, and you're like, jeez. Nintendo just gone back to this fucking pricing schedule that they did for Nintendo 64. That's wild.
That's why I remember, like, as a kid, it was a big deal when I asked for Pokemon Stadium for my birthday. And I actually got it, because I was like, oh my God. Because as a kid, I knew that was expensive.
Yeah.
Like, really expensive. So, like, getting it was just like, no fucking way. Somebody actually spent the money.
Yeah, it would have been a massive deal for that. Like, oh, man. There's some good memories. But anyway, yeah, like Steam Deck makes sense. Like you've got all your you'll just pre-download all your stuff that you need beforehand, and you just away, aren't you? That's it. Yeah.
Most like I'll probably get re-addicted to, I don't know, Stardew Valley or something. You know, something simple that doesn't take up a lot of memory, but also I can play for absolute hours on end.
Yeah. The problem with the Steam Deck though is that the battery life is the only problem with it.
Yeah.
I guess that's more for plane travel that more than anything though. That's
well, it's not even like I don't know. On the plane, I'll probably just see what movies are on and just sit and watch whatever shit is on there. And then the Steam Deck really is for if I happen to be back at my hotel, nothing to do, that I don't feel like going back outside. So then it's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna sit and play some Steam Deck.
Yeah. I mean, that's one thing. Like, if you're out there for a while anyway, you kind of want that like decompression time. This time to just be like, look, I'm just gonna chill for a bit. Obviously, you're out there. You want to make the most time out of it, obviously, but like, there's also gonna be bits where you're like, okay, I've been walking all day. I need to.
It depends. I might decompress by like, you know, I'm gonna go to izakaya and I'm gonna get a drink and I'm gonna eat some food and I'm gonna have a merry time
on your ones. Be like, just end up like in a full suit as well with a briefcase.
Yeah, just to fit in with everyone else, just to pretend I'm a salaryman. Except I'm the only one speaking English because I don't actually speak Japanese.
That would throw someone off so much.
Right, walking all disgruntled in my suit, like fucking undo my tie and sit down, and then I'm like, one beer, please.
Or just like speak like really like broken Japanese. Be like, hitotsu beer. Hi.
Well, hilariously, that is one of the phrases I learned last time going with you was hitotsu biru onegaishimasu.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you got. It's the only thing I knew how to say because I was like, I'm gonna need to say this thing.
Well, the funnier thing would be if I like did go in a suit all like disheveled, look tired, and then I'm just straight up like, sumimasen, eigo hanasemasu ka? It's like, you speak English?
What the fuck?
not even Hitotsubiri onegaishimasu. He's like, you speak English?
And then from there on, you just don't know any other Japanese. It's like that Family Guy sketch. It's like, I only know this one phrase, and then English, and then I don't know anything else. Wait, what do you mean?
Okay.
Eh?
I mean, they kind of would, wouldn't it? Like, they'll say something, and I'll be like, "Nani?"
Nani! Start screaming. But I think you should like go there and just like completely like talk just like Yakuza, because that's how you don't. That's how
Oh
you just
God,
learn.
no! I'll get myself kicked out, bro.
Wasn't it someone that like just learned Japanese from playing Yakuza but spoke like Yakuza when they're over there? So everyone got really fucking scared of it because they were just trying to.
They were just trying to use the Japanese they learned, but they learned like really aggressive, like violent Japanese.
Oh man.
They basically learned how to talk like, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you every time.
But just imagine it like really aggressive tone. Hey you, hold a beer. Can I get a Big Mac with cheese? That's the equivalent of what I think it would be, basically.
Ura! Hitotsubiri onegaishimasu. Eh?
But everything's it's all said like really polite, but just in a really aggressive tone.
Yeah.
If anything, that sounds more threatening, I'd say.
What? I mean, yeah, it would. If someone like walked up to you in English and was like, "Excuse me, directions, please," you'd be like, "All right, whoa, what?"
It just really throw you off.
Yeah, you'd be like, "What's happening right now? Are you trying to take all my stuff, or like, what the fuck's going on?"
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I won't be using any of that Japanese for sure.
You gotta go to Fushimi Inari. And you go.
Oh God, no, not again. I've done that once. I ain't doing that again.
I think I'd struggle with it now, to be fair. Yeah, like
If I go there, I'm not going up the bloody mountain. I'll tell you that.
yeah.
I'll look at the torii gates from the temple at the bottom.
Just do what everyone does and just be like just down the bottom. just go home afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll fucking enjoy that food market. I'll take a picture of the torii gates going up the mountain whilst I'm enjoying my like grilled crab leg or or the beef skewers that we ate like just outside the temple.
Oh, those beef skewers are good.
And then I'll be like, cool, look at where I went. And then when everyone's like, I don't even think I took pictures when we were up there because I was just too exhausted. But, you know, if I happen to have old pictures from up there, then when anyone's like, oh yeah, did you go up? I'll send those old pictures and be like, yeah, totally. Yep.
Just go find my ones, it's fine.
Yeah, just steal them off your Instagram.
Yeah, they'll be there somewhere.
Somehow I'm like in the picture.
Yeah.
I'm like, yep, went up there.
Double thumbs up.
Yeah. How did you take that? Oh, you know, just ask a stranger.
Spirits. Fox demons.
You know, I just asked my Oni friend. He took the picture and then I had to run away because he was going to bonk me with that spike club.
Bonk. For some reason, I assumed bonking in like the different sense. He just bonked me like, Jesus Christ.
Dirty boy.
Yeah, dirty Oni. That's what no, I'm happy for you. That'd be an exciting trip.
Yeah.
Bring me back, summon.
I will bring you back a leaf from somewhere.
Great, something that will just decompose.
It shall be a metaphor for something. I'll figure it out later.
I remember, like, when I went the first time, I remember coming back with loads and loads of stuff. And then the second time was more of a... I still came back with stuff.
Yeah.
But, nowhere near as much...
I mean, I don't actually plan to really get that much.
Yeah.
The one thing on my list, and this is like for me personally, the one major thing is I want to try and get Switch 2 out there.
Yeah. Price is cheaper for it as well.
Probably. I mean, I'd imagine it's the equivalent, so it's probably roughly the same price, but exchange rate is like really in our favor right now. So, so for us, yes, it's technically cheaper because the exchange rate is close to like almost close to £1 to 200 yen. It's probably like £1 to like 180 or something.
So it's basically like 50,000 yen for a Switch 2.
Yeah, so to us it'd be like technically half price, almost. Because if it's 50,000, take off 2
That
zeros
is
if it was 1-to-1, so
insane.
about 500 quid. You're really getting it for probably around almost half price, so around like 300 something.
Right now, exchange rate for if the prices are 49,000 still, or 50,000 basically, you'd be paying £252 for a Switch 2.
Yeah.
Like it's a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer to get out there. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I want to try and get one out there if I can, because Japan also has their like lottery system things. I don't know how long that lasts for.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting to hit some sort of resistance of some nonsense.
Yeah.
Obviously, Pokemon comes out then, and I read online that they're going to do a bundle of a Switch 2 and Pokemon.
Right, yeah.
I'm kind of hoping that if I don't hit any resistance, I can just buy that bundle and then go and get like Mario Kart, Donkey Kong separate.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably going to be most of my holiday budget.
I imagine the games are probably cheaper as well if you can actually get both of those as well.
Well, I mean, again, like when I'm out there, I'm spending the yen price, but like in my mind, I'm like, it's all half price because in pounds, this is like half price.
Yeah, it's still one of those things where it's like it's money, but at the same time, it's cheaper, and you're not going to get it that cheap anywhere else. So it's kind of like make the most of it in some ways.
Yeah, and most of the things I'm gonna buy are probably not for myself anyway, like souvenirs for other people.
Yeah.
Like I want to hit up all the Pokemon centers because I want to, but at the same time, like where we've gotten older and lots of friends have started, having kids and stuff. So it's like I go on the trip, so I got to buy a bunch of Pokemon plushes to bring back because it's like gift them out as like Christmas presents to the little kids and stuff, to all the French kiddos.
You should get those Ditto plushes as well.
If I can.
Yeah.
If I can, I love those. I love those Ditto faces.
Yeah.
But yeah, I honestly don't really plan to buy much. Like one really big purchase, if I can.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's kind of it. Anything else is just a bonus after that point. But it's mostly, it's like when I went with you in the second time, it was like mostly just like, oh, cool. I just want to eat a bunch of good food.
Yeah.
Try all the seasonal things and then just like whatever happens, happens.
The only unexpected thing that happened on that trip was buying crap tons of Pokemon cards.
Yes.
I think at the time I was kind of into watching like Max Mofo Pokemon, which definitely influenced some of my purchases.
Yeah, same.
But it's also the fact that those Pokemon cards are so cheap out there.
Yeah, you get less cards in a pack, but like, if it was 1-to-1, the equivalent is like getting a pack of Pokemon cards for at its most expensive, £2.50, and that's unheard of.
Exactly.
A pack's like £5 at least.
Because there'd either be like the 200 yen packs, or there'd be like a pack for like 100 yen or something like that, which is like, what the fuck?
And there's plenty of 100 yen ones. Like, again, the most expensive one probably was like 250, maybe a little more.
Yeah.
To us from the UK, it's like, well, hell yeah. I mean, even I got swept up because I'm like, it's so cheap.
Yeah,
this is pocket
exactly.
change. Like, literally.
It was literally, oh my god, yeah.
When you're like, I can go to the vending machine and buy a drink.
Yeah.
Or I can buy a pack of cards. And you're like, well, actually, I've got 200 yen in my pocket, so I can buy both.
Yeah. I know man's going to go crazy for that peach water.
Oh, hell yeah, of course.
Nate's gonna go crazy for that peach water. Every day I'm searching the shop, see if I can see this peach water for you. Like in these random places.
It won't. It won't. It ain't gonna happen.
Wonder why though. Like it's like I feel like every other drink I've seen.
I don't know. I have no idea why it won't. I wish it would, but it's also probably better for my bank account and my health that the peach water doesn't get imported over here.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, you know me, man. I'm gonna have my staples of drinks and snacks that are gonna be on my person like 24/7.
Yeah, coolish. Peach water.
Gonna have that peach water. I'm gonna have a Corlish. I'm gonna have a Jaggerico.
Yeah.
It's just how it has to be.
Strong zeros.
Probably not.
Yeah.
But I do want to try some YouTubers I watch. They really like this one lemon sour in a can.
Oh, yeah.
So I kind of want to go try that.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently it's nice. I like lemon. So I'm like, cool. I got to get a choya in...
Oh, yeah, I love it.
in honor of Pepe, send you pictures of it, and then,
We bought so much. I was like my go-to drink, those little, like, the stubby cans of Choya with, like...
Yeah.
They were so good. Yeah.
You always got Choya, and I always just got, like, some random can of Chuhai.
Yeah.
Just whatever flavor. But, like, yeah, there's things that I'm going to be redoing, obviously,
Yeah.
because it's snacks and drinks. And I'm like, I know the snacks I like. I know the drinks I like. There's a few. I mean, I've never been in October as well. So, like,
That's true.
I was telling Pepe before, there's like, Japan loves their seasonal things.
Oh, yeah. It'll be like,
I'm going to go and see what there is, you know?
yeah.
Gonna go check McDonald's because McDonald's always does seasonal things. Gonna go Starbucks because Starbucks always has, seasonal things.
I mean, there'll definitely be like it'll be the Halloween thing at that point. So like there'll be a lot of gearing up towards that Halloween themed things, like in terms of snacks, in terms of merch.
Yeah.
Pokemon Center in October will be they'll defo feed into the Halloween stuff there.
Food and drink wise, we're anticipating a lot of their like autumn flavors, autumn wintry kind of flavors. So probably quite a bit of chestnut flavored things, a lot of like sweet potato flavored things.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm down to just try. As long as I'm not going there and it's like fucking, and it probably will be, and I'm not a fan of it, so I'll avoid a lot of it. But I'm like, I'm really hoping it's not just gonna be like, oh, Halloween, so pumpkin spice everything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck my life. I've come at the worst time.
I think pumpkin spice feels a lot more westernized, to be fair. I wouldn't reckon there'd be.
I don't know. It's a worldwide thing.
Is it worldwide now? Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Yeah. Fair.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll see, innit?
Yeah.
I mean, Pepe will get to see because I'm definitely going to end up just taking a shit ton of pictures of things I ate.
I'd also be like really like I'd like to see what's going on as well. Like I'm curious of what everything's like. We'll definitely like have a obviously it's months away anyway.
Yeah.
Like we'll have a just chatting episode, I'm sure, afterwards and have a proper catch up about
post vacation report.
Yeah. Of course. Right. I realise it's coming over the hour now, so we'll probably wrap this episode up here.
Yeah.
Unless there's anything else you want to say before we end this.
The only other thing I could think of is I hope when I go to the Sega store there's some banging Persona merch.
Ah, that'd be a cool one, yeah. They'll probably be riding the high of the Sega Crossworlds or Sonic Crossworlds racing game as well.
Yeah?
That'll be coming out, that'll be a month old.
Oh, and Yakuza merch.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I think, out of any place you can get stuff, that'll be it, which is cool. Yeah, no, honestly, mate, when you do go out, have fun. Again, it's still a month away. So.
Yeah, I'll still be around. It'll be like I never left.
It actually probably will be. But yes, thank you for listening, guys. Do you have any stories about Japan you want to share? Is there any recommendations you have for Nathan before he goes on his trip? Do let us know in the comments. I mean, we'll see how I react to it anyway. Yeah. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button for future Culture Boys videos. Check the links in our description. We have all of our podcast platforms down there. And we see you guys next time for another Cultured Boys episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.